To fabricate the joined gold bar, the prefabricated bar gold copings without inner octagon and with SCS occlusal screws, the gold bar and the synocta abutments are needed. The synocta abutments are first aligned with the inner octagon of the analogues and tightened by hand. The gold copings are then placed on the synocta abutments, and these are secured with the occlusal screws. The individual sections of the bar are fitted into adequately sized spaces. Ensure that an adequate distance between the bar and gingiva to allow for cleaning and avoid mucosal damage. The gold copings and the prefabricated bar sections are fixed with a fully burnout plastic. The SCS occlusal screws must not be covered. Over-waxing the plastic connections ensures that they will later be accessible to the flame in the soldering investment. After removing the SCS positioning screws, the bar framework is lifted carefully from the model. Soldering axes are available for better fixation of the RN synocta bar gold copings in the soldering investment. This guarantees that the gold copings will be anchored exactly in the soldering investment during the soldering process. Before fabricating the soldering model, the areas that will not be covered with investment mass should be blocked out with wax. Thus prepared, the soldering model is now made. To avoid possible distortion of the bar framework due to uneven pre-warming with the flame, the cured soldering investment is heated to 500 to 600 degrees centigrade in a preheating furnace. After the desired temperature has been reached, the heated soldering investment is removed from the furnace. The soldering gaps are filled with flux. The softest flame possible is now used for soldering in order to heat the soldering investment evenly. After soldering, allow the soldering investment to cool to room temperature. For the fitting, it must be possible to reposition the cleaned bar framework without tension on the analogues, without fixation by the SCS occlusal screws. After checking the fit on the model, the soldered bar is trimmed and polished. The bar copings can be shortened individually to the height of the occlusal screws. This shows the finished bar on the master model.